Hey guys, it's me, TeeheeCharley, and welcome to this week's video. This week I thought I would be talking to you guys about sixth form and my experience through sixth form and giving you guys tips and tricks. So yeah, some of you may know that I finished sixth form not too long ago and tomorrow is prom. So personally I think that prom marks the end of sixth form. Firstly, sixth form, let's get this straight, is not going to be easy. It's going to be really challenging, and yeah, you face a lot of challenges in every aspect, mentally, physically. Number one, I personally changed schools, so I did my GCSEs in one school and then changed to another school. I would say that this is the first important thing you have to consider when it comes to sixth form. Picking the right place to study is definitely very important. So I'd say think about what will you get from this new school if you are thinking of moving? Will you get more opportunities? Are the class sizes smaller? What's the teaching like? Do they have all your subjects? That kind of thing. Personally, for me, all those boxes were ticked. However, if I were to look back now, I'd say the hardest thing was not having someone moving with me. So I was the only one from my school, from my secondary school, to go to my sixth form. And it was challenging in year 12 because, you know, everyone has their friendship groups. So starting all over again in sixth form, which is a massive step up from GCSE, was honestly so challenging. But I guess I got there in the end and I've made some great friends that I am really thankful for. So yeah, I guess definitely think of what kind of person you are. If you know you'll make friends and move on, then go ahead, change schools. If you think you'll get a better education, if you think it will get you further, then definitely do consider it. The subjects I was studying for my A-levels were French, computing, English. So about subject choice. My opinion on subject choice is definitely pick the subjects you are passionate about, because A-levels, like I said, are very difficult. I can't stress that enough. So yeah, definitely pick the subjects you're passionate about and that you have an interest in. Personally, I love French and computing, but English and history I wasn't too sure on. I do like English, I did like English at GCSE, but A-level English is hard. When it comes to choosing your subjects, choose them wisely. You're going to be doing them for 2 years unless it's the one you're dropping. But yeah, definitely choose subjects that you love, because you will literally be struggling if you don't like the subject. So yeah, okay, let's get to this breakdown, I guess. Okay, so first off, I'll start with English. So English was possibly my most challenging subject this year. Our exam was a closed book exam, which means we didn't get the books in our exam, so we had to learn all our quotes by heart. And I think that's becoming more common now, so my advice for that would be, this is my first tip, flashcards. So for English, I personally love flashcards. They're like my favourite ever things. So yeah, you can colour code them. I love colours. I'm going to show you some of my favourite stationery that I have. But let's see. No, where are my quotes? So you can I don't know if you can see this. So yeah, you can break them off into sections. So this is quotes about animals on this particular story. And you've also got power. And so yeah, I quite like doing that and making them as colourful as they can be, as you can clearly see. So yeah, that's my personal tip for learning quotes, flashcards. I'd definitely say pick out the most important quotes, because you don't want to be learning so many quotes that you're like, oh no, which quote do I need? Just pick out quotes that you can literally include in every essay. So yeah, quotes. And for making my quotes, I have a personal recommendation. These go for all my A-levels. There's a highlighter missing. Oh no, where is it? So yeah, for making my quotes, I personally recommend these highlighters. This goes for all your A-levels, to be honest. I'm sure any light highlighters would do, but I'm in love with these ones. Basically, they start off white, like this. I don't know if you can see the tip. Yeah, there you go. They start off white, and then you push down for the ink, and you see it coming, and it's it oozes through basically, and it's so cool to watch. It's just so aesthetically pleasing. And yeah, they're double-ended, so you've got this chiseled edge for highlighting text. Personally, I use that for highlighting text, and then I use this side more for my flashcards because it's like pointier. So yeah, drawing around like text, like drawing little boxes or shapes and stuff. So yeah, these just make my revision so much more fun because I love colour. I'm quite a colourful person, so yeah, highlighters. On top of that, I recommend these. I think literally pretty much 70% of the student population owns a pack of these. They're great. You can like put this into like a cool stand and you've got like a wide range of colours. Also, I got these on a deal at Ryman's. Personally, I recommend Ryman's. Ryman's do 10% off for students and you don't need an NUS card. You can just use your student card like I did from your like sixth form or college, and yeah, you get 10% off anything. But also during like revision seasons, so like Christmas and Easter and coming up to the summer exams, these are always on sale. I think I got these for £7.99, which is like half price, for usually like £18. So yeah, these were great. So yeah, English, definitely look at quotes. Also, a website for English, the Student Room. So a lot of you will probably be on the Student Room. I know a lot of students frantically go on there after exam to see what other people wrote. But personally, I like the Student Room because students upload their revision material. And so, like, when I was making my quotes, I'd look at what other students thought were important. So I'd pick out, like, their important quotes and make them into mine and put them into, yeah, my little flashcards. Next up, I shall do French. So French was probably my favourite subject. For French, I'd say the main problem is grammar. Grammar is a very interesting section of French. It's a massive section, you do get tested on it. And personally, I recommend these two books. So the first one is this Collins Easy Learning French French Verbs book. So if I show you, it gives you like particularly verbs in different tenses, and yeah, I find it very useful. On top of that, I personally recommend this Heinemann A-level grammar practice. So yeah, it gives you like different grammar exercises to do, and yeah, it goes through like AS right through to A2. So yeah, that's good too, helps you with your grammar. And also for French, so French speaking exams in particular, back to my flashcards. So I went for these flashcards for French speaking, but not the coloured ones. You can get them in white like these. From Ryman's, again, love Ryman's, I do. And yeah, so I personally, let's use these ones. So I personally make them into little booklets like these for all my topics. So like music, this is I think my AS French speaking, music, family and holidays, and I put all my questions down, write the like questions in red and then my answers, and then yeah, I can like learn the stuff. Yeah. Lastly for French, I might try and put a link down below if I can. I'll try. I'm not that technical yet, even though I do computing, but hey ho. So this is like a study app. A lot of people actually use it for English as well. I think my whole English class used it for English. I think our teacher made it compulsory that we use this app, but I originally got it from Chinese when I was doing Chinese last year as a little extra. But then our French teacher also loved it, so I used it for all my languages. It's a great language app, but they also do other subjects and just general knowledge and quizzes. But it's called Memrise. It's a very addictive app. Like, it's so simple. I literally would sit on the bus just like tapping away. It was so much fun. You can create your own courses if you want. So if like for English, I know a lot of my friends would make their own personal courses where they put their own favourite quotes and they'd learn those. So yeah, also you can pick like courses that other people have made. So I did that for French. There's a AQA like A-level French course, and you work your way through that, and it teaches you all the key vocabulary you need to know, and it saves you, because sometimes you'll be looking at a question and that one word could be the 1 mark you need. So you'll be looking at that word like, oh my gosh, what is this word? And you'll remember, oh yes, Memrise taught me this. So yeah, go get the app. Finally, computing. So computing is a very challenging subject. Personally, I recommend these books. I got them from Amazon. I don't know, are they made by the same guy? Yes, they are. I'm not even going to try to say their names, but if you type in like OCR Computing, F451 and F452 and F453, they have them for each one. And basically what they do is they compile all the exam questions. So they give like a brief explanation of the topic first of all, and then they compile all the exam questions and answers for that topic, which is very, very helpful because past papers are key in A-levels. For computing, Codeacademy is great, teaches you how to code. So if, like for F452, you might have to write sections of code. I don't know if you guys have coursework anymore. If for F453 unit still exists, F454 unit still exists for you guys, where you have to like create a game or app. But also if you're just interested in computing, that's a great app, Codeacademy. Great website. I don't know if they have it in an app actually. I think they do. So yeah, it teaches you lots of different programming languages. You can do Python, Java, HTML. So yeah, try it out. And now time for my generic sixth form tips. Folders. So with sixth form, you're going to want to keep your stuff in folders rather than textbooks, just because you get so many sheets, and so folders I'd recommend are the best for that. But then you don't want to be hole punching everything, so my solution to that is this: plastic wallets. They literally save your time and your life. So they're already hole punched. You can get like great deals from, I think I got these from Poundland, like multiple, I think like 100 for £1 or 50 for £1, something like that. And yeah, you can just put them in your folder, like put a bunch in, separate them between your folders so that you're ready, or you can just like put a sheet in, keep them in your bag, whatever. But they are great, save you having to hole punch everything. So yeah, plastic wallets are the way to go. I think I got this from a friend or a classmate or whatever. The idea, I saw their folder and I was like, that is a very smart idea, because I realised I was having a lot of loose sheets because I didn't want to hole punch. So yeah, plastic wallets. So yeah, sixth form for me, I guess, going on to my experience, sixth form for me was quite challenging. Just the workload, it is a massive jump. And I remember going into sixth form and this one year 12 student going to me, work from day one. And she said, you've probably heard this a million times, but work from day one. Everybody gets told it before they start sixth form, but nobody really listens to it. But yeah, use it and it should help you. So here's me telling you, if you haven't heard it yet, work from day one. But yeah, no, sixth form is also quite fun. I had lots of great experiences. I got to work in France for a week, which was great. I was working in a French bakery. Like, who wouldn't want to work in a French bakery? It was great fun. The baguettes and the croissants was so great. But yeah, no, that was a great experience. Personally, for me, I did one day in a school, and I wished I had done like for a whole week in a school, because I felt like even though they were young kids, I was learning with them because they were doing the basics of French, and sometimes you just need to recap on the basics. So I'd say a school is great, but also a bakery is good because free food, and it's like a French bakery. Like that's one of the key things in France. And yeah, you get like customer service skills. So I had to, the first day I was put on a till, and I was speaking to French customers who thought I was French, and they'd just walk in, bonjour, asking me for stuff, and I'd just be like, I'm a French work experience student. But yeah, no, I got used to it and it was great fun. Like, I love the experience. I think that's why me and my French class were so close, because we had that experience together. We were all thrown in at the deep end in our work experience placements, and yeah, we came together and we had like days out, spending time together, so that was really nice. So yeah, no, sixth form can be fun. You make lots of new friends, lots of new experiences. You're growing up, so you have more independence, I'd say. And yeah, just make the most of it. I hope to see you guys next week. As usual, I shall put my social media links in the description below. Also, like, comment, and subscribe. I'm gonna do this for subscribe now, because that's like me pressing the subscribe button.